It is Robin Schulz with Cyril, Sam Martin as well. World Gone Wide. It's the extended radio remix playing right here on Radio Plays It. And 41 minutes after 1. My name's Deveck V with lunchtime radio right here on Radio Play Z. And now it is a very special moment, man. We've got C Note91 in the house. I heard his song. I loved it. I played it. I tagged him on social media. And guess what? He responded and he's here. I just want to get you, I think, to turn that a bit down there. I can hear myself. Your volume on your phone.
What am okay? Let me
Yeah, the
just get
volume. I can hear myself. I'm like, wait, what's happening?
Sorry.
No stress.
Sorry, guys.
So C Note, born Craig Henry McAllister, South African.
Don't say my name like
I
that.
have to. It was in the media kit that you sent me, sir.
Oh, damn it.
So South African R&B pop artist hailing from Wentworth, Durban. He blends soulful nostalgia with modern pop influences. He's carved out a sound that is both emotionally rich and widely accessible. Let me know if I'm getting anything wrong here, right?
Yeah.
His music balances heartfelt storytelling with rhythm-driven production, creating song that can connect deeply while still moving the crowd. Now, the reason he's here today, as I said, is because of that latest single called How Do You. It explores the emotional aftermath of losing someone who once felt certain, capturing themselves of love, confusion, and unanswered questions. Sino, my brother, how you doing, man?
I'm good, and you, brother?
I'm excellent. I'm glad to have you in studio,
Glad
live
to
and
be
in
here.
person.
Glad to be
and
here.
we can be talking all the things. I mean, we was talking behind the scenes about
Yeah.
interviews and the styles. I don't want to ask you the boring questions, man. I want to get to know you on a deeper personal level,
Yeah.
life story wise, and
Yeah.
then slowly make our way to the actual song. And
Yeah.
then you're even going to intro your own song on radio.
Yeah,
I think
sure.
I'm going to get goosebumps from that. All right, so let's start off from very young childhood, right? I
Yeah.
want to know. I said your first name, right? And so
Yeah.
I say it again.
Don't you ever say my second
Never.
name again. Never.
Never, okay,
I'm
so-
joking. You can say it. No, it's all good. It's all good. Maybe
Okay.
just say the initial.
The initial, okay.
Yeah.
I'll say little Craig, right? So when you were
Yeah.
little,
Yeah.
when you were a kid, and you
Yeah.
were vibing at home. I wanna understand that kid before I understand your music and understand
Yeah.
your journey now. So
Yeah.
walk me through that process. How was little Craig? Where did he start and learn to love music from?
Okay. It's a long story. You know, I had this whole thing
I'm prepared.
prepped out in my mind, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come and say it like this, but when you ask the damn question, it's so damn different.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you heard about like one on my bio that I sent you.
Yeah.
My phrase, it says that my music is for those that feel deeply.
Yes, I did see that.
And I've been one that's went through a lot of losses.
Okay.
And there's a lot of confusion, right?
Yes.
So when I was young, I was close with my middle brother. So I had two brothers, right?
Okay.
One bigger one, his name's Otis, and a little one, his name was Curtis. And when I think I was 8 or 9, I was very close with Curtis because he was the one that was at home. Otis left home, he started working out.
Okay.
So I was very close with Curtis, and then one day, all of a sudden, I'm small, I don't know what's going on. I started seeing family members crying there by my house.
Okay.
Now, prior to this, okay, let me carry on with this story. So anyway, family members are crying. I don't know what's going on. I'm young. Then all of a sudden, I see my father running down crying, and I'm like confused. Eventually, I had one of my aunties that came and sit down with me and tell me like, Curtis is gone. And it was strange because I had no idea how to deal with such a thing at such a young age.
Yeah.
And I lost my brother that I was very close with. But prior to that, he left me with he never leave me, but he sort of like gave it to me in a indirect style. It was an Usher concert 8701.
Okay.
You know that
Yes,
concert.
yes.
Now I had no interest in music. I was just worried about playing with this.
Yeah, I mean, that's the
swings
thing for
on
a small
climbing
kid,
trees,
yeah.
eating Madoni trees,
Dude.
getting mangoes and just
Like little kid vibes. I like it.
little
Yeah.
kid fighters stoning people with sand bombs, making
Yo,
sand bombs, throwing
you are a
them. playing with
naughty
top-
kid.
I was naughty.
Naughty what?
I was naughty. I was naughty, but I don't know how to deal with losing somebody. I'm a kid. I'm like 9 years old, and eventually it started to sink in that he's gone. And then I think through like maybe 2-3 months, I started watching this. No, I'm lying. Maybe it was about a year or 2 years, but I kept it, and I started watching it, and I don't know why I liked it. I only like now when I'm older understood
Yes.
why I really enjoyed watching that. It was more like a sentimental value it had. But I'm a kid again, and I'm watching this thing every single day. I'm coming back from school, I'm watching it.
The same
Same thing
Nice.
from start to finish. Eventually, I
What?
started singing this thing in my room, watching it, and I had a TV in my room. Who's this here? Guys, we're not doing any coming. What you call this here?
Do they want to co-host?
They
with
were
you?
the co-host. Oh, damn. This is a radio. This is a radio interview. God damn it!
Stop disturbing us,
Stop
guys.
disturbing us. We're talking deep stuff, man. So yeah, I was watching that thing every single day. Eventually, I started singing, and I started sounding like Usher. I was
Like automatically.
young, and I was like 12, 13. I started sounding like him.
Okay.
And then I just started like, when you're doing this, you're starting to fall in love with music. And I remember I also started, my mother left me with a radio. I don't know where she got it from, but she left me with a radio where you put the cassettes in. So now
classic, yes.
that was my first time actually like listening to music and I had to listen to the radio. And I remember that time it was Hurt So Bad by Danny Kaye.
Ooh.
That was the first time I started like, oh, I like this.
Nice.
Yes. Okay. So now what happened is, because the radio is obviously having these songs on rotation, so I don't have no cassettes of this, no CDs. So I ended up like recording it on the cassettes. I had a cassette, and then obviously you start writing lyrics now. So that's where it started.
That was a Shazam before Shazam, you know?
Way before
Before
Shazam. Now
Shazam.
you're writing. If you don't get the word, you have to rewind. Sometimes it's those words you can't even understand what they say, but you just put your own thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then it was like Babyface. That's when I started like.
Nice, classic.
Yeah, Babyface. But yeah, that's basically like when it started. I fell in love with music through an unfortunate but sentimental type of a situation.
I mean, I just want to touch on that. It's a deep story. I mean, thank you for sharing. Thank you genuinely for sharing that one there.
Sure.
Now, you said you started sounding like Usher, like straight off the bat. Was there like an influence from like anybody else saying you should try singing more? Like, there's this thing of confidence when you're a kid.
Yeah.
You have it. You have it a lot, right?
Yeah.
And then you have to go on the stage. Did we do any of that when we were younger? Because I mean, you knew you could sing now. Did we try like a talent show, school concert?
There was many.
Tell me.
But now in high school, listen, growing up, my mother was hard on me with schoolwork, like academic wise. So she hated the idea of me like pursuing music. She never wanted me to pursue music. She always wanted. There's this phrase she used to say, "You must make sure you get a toho job." I so hate it. I don't know why she even say that, but she used to have this thing like, you are gonna go to university, you're gonna study, you're not gonna be, I don't wanna hear this nonsense of doing music. So now that was really like indoctrinated into me, right?
Yes.
So but there was
rebel side.
There was at one time I went to Idols and that she didn't know.
Wait, you went to Idols?
In Durban. But now the problem is she
dropping bars here.
She caught on. I don't know how she knew or found out, but I went through the first round. So what happens is you go.
Get the golden ticket.
No, I didn't even get there yet.
Oh wait, there's a round before that.
No, you gotta go for prior auditions first.
So you just be putting the Michael Jackson randomly on TV.
Yeah, no. There's first
I never knew that, actually.
There's first the auditions. You don't see Randall and all these guys. You see different sets.
Oh.
So you sing in front of them, and then obviously the next day. I think it's the next day, you start doing they give you the interview. Okay. Now, I was still doing my interview, and she came there, she says, "My boy, what are you doing here?" I was like, oh, God. And
that's a wild story.
And she came for me. And I never made it, like, to get to that part. But I remember the one guy is like, he had you look like a Rasta.
Okay.
He's like, "My man, you're going to make it." I was like, anyway. But
How old were you, by the way? How old? Like teenagers?
Must have been like 14, 15.
Yo, that's young,
I remember what song I did. I did Neo, So Sick.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
This Neo, So Sick.
Yo, so after that, did you ever try going back to Idols? No.
I lost interest. But then again, there was another situation that happened while I was in Ampilo. So I went to Ampilo Secondary School.
Okay.
And there was a thing. Remember that whole craze about High School Musical? The first one came, the second one came. I think the third one was still coming. And then they started coming to SA. They came to SA now, started auditioning for that. So now they came to my school. And there was a
You got stories for days. I love this.
there was a few. Yeah, I remember there was a few of us. There was a few of us that were interested. There was a lot of actually interested. And I remember doing the interview. I can't even remember the audition itself, but we did the audition, and in the next, maybe like in that week, I was the only one chosen.
What?
So now from there we had to go to Glenwood School. I think it was Glenwood School. The one was like a green, but sophisticated school, and it was good guys. Like I remember Mario Ogle. I don't know if anybody remembers Mario Ogle.
No.
I remember Mario Ogle, but now he was big that time.
Okay.
Not big, like he was like age-wise, he was older, much older than me. And there was a lot of other good singers. I think I might have remembered Shekinah Day. I don't know.
Yo.
I think, I'm not sure.
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah, but
It's
now
possible.
the problem is they wanted us to dance. Like I was like, hell to the
So that's where you draw the line.
I was like, no, they wanted to do like, you know, like I was interested in the singing part, but now when they started telling me like to do like these dances, I was like, hell to the no.
Like,
I ain't doing
I'm
it.
that shy, guys. Don't dance.
I ain't doing it. So it was a good experience, man. I just said, no, I'm not gonna dance. And then
I mean, we're slowly gonna get to more recent times. Now I've seen you dancing in your videos, vibing along to your songs, man.
that's
So
just
shout out.
that's just the one to one.
We just come from a long way. Now I have to ask about the name, right? Now we spoke with Charlotte. Let's talk about this name because I don't know that much music, but I know there's an actual C note.
Yeah.
Is that why, or are we talking notes, paper dollar bills?
There's a story there too. Even
Please
one of my friends is actually his name is Carl.
He's on the live.
He's on the live.
Nice.
I think he is. I don't know if he's left yet. So at that time, I don't know if I was like 15, 16, we used to like singing in school.
Yes.
In high school, and we used to have a lot of like free periods. So we used to always like use that and just like a vibe. So like that, so now we was like, you know, we used to think we like those guys, you know, top guys because we can sing. So everybody came up with their own. Daisy Day is saying is I'm here. So everybody came up with their own names. Mina, I had no name.
Oh,
he had
nothing
his
at
name.
all.
He had his name. Carl had his name. I don't know what was his Carl. What was your name? I can't remember. I think it was Kailinho. Then there was another.
Nice.
There was another one named Dale, and he used to call himself Dailinho. I had no name, so now I can't say Kylie. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
So, but now at that time, I remember I was learning piano.
Yes.
And the first thing you learn is the C.
Is the
C major.
Yes.
C major scale. So we was practicing that a lot. And then I think now they used to fret on me. Now they used to tease me because I don't have a name. So I was like the only blank one out of them all. And then there was this one day I was like you know, I was learning the C notes. I was like, I'm tired of this damn C notes. I was like, hey, wait a minute. My name's Craig. C note, that goes along. The next day I came and I said, guys, my name is C Notes. They laughed.
Crazy.
They laughed. They laughed. These more. They laughed.
I mean, it's a cool name.
But I loved it. I loved it, but then I buried it, and I didn't pursue. I ended up going a different route.
Did you change your name?
No. I didn't change my name. I didn't pursue music that time.
So this was just school.
This was just in school, but it was a name that was born. It was born in school at that time. It was born.
I mean, I can resonate with you in the sense I did consumers in school, and we had a group that used to sing as well. So I think this is why the story is resonating with me as well.
Yeah.
I didn't have no name though.
Yeah.
I mean, you can notice there's no music from me. I didn't pursue anything after that.
Yeah.
So see, no, that's interesting, man. And the number 2 is that like on the octaves?
That's the year I was born.
Oh, okay.
1991.
1991.
Well, now you know my damn age.
Giving his age away. We know his middle name. We know his age. What was your childhood pet's name? Then we got all your credit card details.
Oh my word, that's another story, man. That's another story. I had 2 dogs. I can't even remember but there was a big black one. The big black one name was Pepper. And the small one was like a mutt. He was a Dasher.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Pepper and Dasher.
So let's get more recent times, right? So you didn't pursue music there. When did we actually decide that, hey, this is not a talent no more. This is the real thing.
Okay, now you're going into deep stuff.
Yes, let's get into it.
Yeah, man. Okay, so I eventually started pursuing a career in civil engineering. I studied at DUT.
Okay.
I was in the field for like 10 years, ended up getting married, ended up marrying the wrong person.
What?
Married the wrong person, and that was just a nightmare of the 3 years of nightmare, 3 years of hell.
Okay.
And long story short, I came back home from that divorce, and I had to start all over. Not even start over again. I had to start from a negative, my man. And for some reason, I went back to construction. I carried on. I started another company of my own, and it wasn't working. It wasn't working like how it worked when I was, at corporate level.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, through all this pain that you're going through after a divorce, it cut me deep, because it's like you feel like you failed.
Yes.
That sort of stuff. Even though the other person, you feel like, might have a lot of issues, and they contributed a lot of stuff towards that divorce. But at the end of the day, you're still sitting with the divorce, and you're seeing your stuff going to some others, you're seeing your stuff going to getting pawned and all that.
Hard place to be.
It's hurtful because now you're seeing all of that. And so I started making TikTok videos
after
as just therapy. Just therapy. And then I did one video. I sang Usher, You Got It Bad, and all of a sudden I'm going to Bluff Towers and people are just knowing me. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Now I'm not checking this thing. I don't know, like TikTok, I was just messing around. Wasn't serious. And everybody's knowing me. Like, I go to the mall, people know me. One came to me and said autograph. I was like, wait, sorry.
Autograph?
How do you know? Like, wanted an autograph. Ask me for an autograph.
That's nice.
I'm like, wait, what's going on here? It's like, hi boy, you that one singer. I said, oh. Then I went on TikTok to check.
Yes.
The damn thing
It went viral.
Right? Went viral.
Damn. And is it that video still on your account?
No, I deleted it a while ago.
Why?
I don't know.
Do you still have like separate footage of it? Because I would like to.
I actually deleted it.
After deleting that, how do we come back then? Like,
then there were, now through that, obviously, like there was a whole craze and a lot of people started like messaging me.
Yeah.
And a lot of friends like will go to brides and stuff like that. They will say like, no, you need to start making music.
Yeah, I just created that thing
just
for
do
yourself.
Just do it. So I eventually tried it out. So like I did one song and it was called Hey, Yeah No Lies.
Okay.
Right. I did it. And I was like feeling myself in that, because of, the response. And, when you're starting, it's not like you know what is a good response and what's great and that's. So you're just thinking, hey, you're getting a lot of good responses and you're like, I'm the man, I'm doing this thing.
Yes, I know what you mean. Yeah.
So now I'm carrying on and I'm doing it. Later, We Up came. That one was a good song. And then eventually I ended up. I started doing more TikTok video covers, and then a lot of them was going viral again. And then I noticed the problem. The problem is now, a lot of people started comparing me now to Usher because my voice is sounding like him. So I was like, oh, I got a problem, yeah. But it wasn't something that I knew how to fix it. I had no solution to it. Then eventually,
but I mean that's not necessarily a bad thing. You sound like an artist that's done things.
It was good in a way, but it was bad in a sense where
you can find your own personal.
I didn't have an identity in the space. You see, so I didn't have a carving of my identity in my space of what I make. Like I didn't have a sound.
Yes, I hear you.
So eventually, one of my relatives got a hold of Ernie. I don't know if you know Ernie Smith. We all know Ernie Smith.
Yes, legend.
Then, but now my cousin, I didn't want to sign with Ernie Smith. I didn't want to do anything with Ernie Smith. I was just like in my own world, just carrying on. Let me keep on
just
trying.
For the vibes.
Just for the vibes. Keep on trying. I'm getting all this good reception. It's nice. And then he was nagging Ernie, and Ernie eventually called me. It's like, you know what, your cousin has been nagging me, and he sent me a video. I hear you singing. Can we just meet? I was like, okay, I'll meet.
Damn.
Now when I go now I'm used to going to a studio that's small, like have a little mic there, headphones, I go to his studio, my man. I'm amazing at the place. I'm like, whoa, this is like that bloody like Nashville type of stuff.
Yes.
It's got like hardware.
I know
equipment.
exactly what you're talking about.
It's got a big screen. It's got like a whole lot of hardware. I'm like, whoa. Then
this is the real shit.
It's like okay, this is like real stuff. And now you only like when you see it, then you can like, okay, there's levels to this now.
Yes, there is. So
then eventually we started talking, he was very like chilled and all of that. I could see like maybe he was just trying to suss me out, trying to get, trying to fish out what I really want. I was like I wasn't interested.
You're serious?
But I wasn't interested until he played me one of his songs that he's working on his album. And I was like, whoa.
So you saw the quality
levels
there.
to this. There was quality.
Yes.
There was musicianship. There was
Yes.
feeling. Now I started feeling like music got this feeling. I was like, wait, my music don't do that. Like, it sounds good. It like,
But there's that emotion.
it doesn't give me a feel. It doesn't give me a
Yes.
feeling.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, then I went home. I was like, wait, and it was pondering on my mind. I was like, no, man, I want my music to sound like, I want my music to feel different. I don't want it to just have this like craze and, like just popping my collar, like saying I did this, I wanted it to have an effect on people, like the way his music had an effect. Then I
Yes.
started listening to his old stuff and I was like, whoa, wait. Then I was like, I had Love Don't Hurt Me Again. I was like, oh my gosh.
Legend.
Then I heard Crazy. I was like, oh no, this is like connecting me. Like,
Yes.
Then eventually he called for another meeting.
Oh,
And I was
nice.
surprised. And then when we met at Circus at Galleria, we spoke a bit. And then he says, like, I like you and I would like to like sign you. I said, let's do it now. I didn't think twice about it.
I'm glad that you had that not interested kind of vibe and be like listening to that and you
Yeah.
like know the quality, you hear the
Yeah.
quality, it's like this is what I want to do. That recollection there. Not
It-
only you just like then and there I want to do this. It happened.
Immediately, I knew that this is the solution to my problem.
Yeah.
Like all of it. I knew that this is the way I need to go. And also, there's like this this full circle moment where you like, no, it feels right.
feels
like
right,
my
yes.
purpose. I feel like I'm supposed to be here. This feels
Yes.
like home. This is part of my journey, right? And then I was like, let's sign it. Let's do it. He sent the contract. I browsed through that thing. I didn't even read it properly. I just knew I could trust him as well. So
Yeah, that's
I
good.
signed it, and then we started like 3 years ago, and I was like, yeah, I'm here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, man. That's amazing so far.
Yeah.
Yo, how's the vibes like being in studio though with forget the legend, just equipment again, because I'm a geek when it comes to equipment.
Yeah.
You're just talking about it.
Now,
Let me-
I when I came, I thought I was the bomb.
Yes.
In Durban, MySpace, kind
Okay.
of R&B, that stuff. But you don't listen to like the people that are really doing it, like, did it well. Like, I must give props also to Verd. We all know Verd. Verd's
name in the industry,
his music also was like it shaped me a little bit.
Nice.
Because I remember there was a moment where we had a concert at Old Road Grounds. I was quite young. I was
Yeah.
a teenager, and I remember him coming with a helicopter, via helicopter.
Dude.
He came down, and I was like, whoa, that gave me like a little bit pop star vibes, and I enjoyed it. And then I used to like I actually love some of his songs, most of his songs.
Yeah.
And I don't even know where I was going with this, man.
No, we're
It was
talking
like-
about the equipment, but I just let you.
Oh yeah. So I thought I was a bomb, but I started seeing other artists come in, like Kayam Tetwa.
Oh my god!
I started
Okay.
seeing what's this other person? Then I met Jonathan Butler.
Okay.
But now I'm listening and I'm like, whoa, there's really levels to this. And
Yeah.
I'm feeling like a little small fry. And I was I got humbled, I must say. I was humbled.
Yes.
And then from that time on, I started like learning, and I started watching Ernie, how he creates music. Now the thing is, where I started was we get beats, we listen to the beats, we write to the beats, and then we sing on the song and
So-
whatever, and then we record it.
How
That's it.
crazy! This was going to be one of my questions, right?
Yeah.
I watched this thing back on Netflix where it was like them coming together to make a song, and they all have their different processes and all the
Yeah,
video
yeah.
and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
I want to ask your process on like your songs now. How does it work? Is it beat first? Is it words first? Do you get that emotional connection to the lyrics first?
You see, the problem is previously
Yes.
with taking on beats, you are limited to the creativity of what you're trying to bring across.
Okay,
so
I
you
hear
can
you,
only you only move along to the direction of the beats. But eventually I started watching Ernie, how he makes songs. He sits by the piano, he plays, and he started putting lyrics.
And
It's
melodies
a
together.
bit of a genius the way he does it, because I watch him, and the part I hate about it is that he comes up with a song just like that. He doesn't write, he doesn't think
all-
about
yeah.
it. It just he's playing and he's singing his list. I'm like, what the hell?
Have-
How do you do that? And it's like, no, it's like, yes, he always says it's like his experience. And I'm like, no, I want that.
And have you developed that ever since?
So no, I haven't developed that, and I
Have you found your style then?
But now my style is I sit at the piano.
Yes.
And I dig into what I'm feeling. and then I
beautiful.
make sense of what I'm feeling and what I want to say, and then I put melodies like first, like I have like a melody, like how do you start it?
Yes.
I was just playing keyboard, and I heard and I remember playing da 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 da. Da 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 da
Nice.
da da da, and I was playing that, and I was like, how do you, and it felt like I was supposed to say it. So now sometimes you mumble these words, but it's
Yes.
coming out of your subconscious, if I must say. But then you feel like, no, this is feeling right, and then you jot the ideas, and then now I sit with it. Now I sit with the song, and I'm like, okay, this song, yeah. Are we supposed to go and talk about this now, or you
No, I'm letting you free flow because I mean you answered both my questions I was going to ask you, right? Like you're doing your own thing, then I love it. So
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
actually going to ask about the song, like, and now that we know the creative process behind it, from the
Yeah, yeah.
piano to you humming there.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to touch on the lyrics. Like there is a deep emotional connection there, right?
Yeah, sure.
And when I listen to music, specifically R&B, I was chatting to mates a little earlier. I don't know, R&B just captures me, and your
Yeah.
song captured me. Like
Yeah.
I first get drawn to a beat, and then it is the lyrics
Yeah, yeah.
and the idea behind it. And then
Yeah.
this person likes to go and search it and learn more about it.
Yeah.
So from you writing and creating that song, right?
Yeah.
We know what it is on paper, but to
Yeah.
you personally, what does it mean? What is it meant for?
Oh, that's a story on its own.
I want to hear.
There
man. Come on.
was a relationship. So I've always been one that when I had relationships, I always like reserved a bit to not get really heartbroken.
Okay, I hear you.
So I always I think that came through from the loss of my brother.
Okay.
But I always held back. There was a part of me that always held back. And then maybe it contributed to like me being not interested in the relationship anymore, because most of the relationships people, I don't know who's here. If you're hearing it, I'm saying I'm sorry.
Matt's coming clean here.
But recently there was that one relationship that I was like, hey, let me try this thing. Let me really give it a go.
Okay.
And yeah, it was like I fell for the person like really hard. But then it was like
One of those.
it was like just like overnight it just flipped. It just flipped on its back.
man.
I was like, damn, how could you do that?
You know what I say all the time about R&B artists, and you're
Yeah.
in studio right now, I'm listening
Yeah.
to, and I apologize.
Yeah.
Sometimes these heartbreaks make gold of songs.
Yeah, no, that broke me. I must remember I'm prideful, and I never tell a lot of people
Yes.
about that. So when people ask me like, hey, what happened to this? I'm like, no man, it doesn't work.
Best
out.
way to do it, by the way.
Yeah. The best time I'm a guy. Like I'm not gonna say, hey, she left me like that.
Yeah.
No, I'm like, no, it didn't work out, whatever. But it was eating me like inside. Like,
Yes.
how could you do that? This is the only time I really put
Effort into
a
something.
lot of effort,
Yes,
and then
yes.
now you left me like
I
this.
hear you.
You broke me like this. You get to do that to me.
Yeah,
And then-
and I love that thing you just said. You get
Yeah.
to do that to me, and this is your comeback
Yeah.
story in a way, from touching from your childhood and
Yeah,
then the
yeah.
divorce.
Yeah.
I love this for you, man. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
the
yeah.
song it's sensational. I really
Yeah.
do love it.
Yeah.
As I said, I played it before.
Yeah.
Let's share a little bit more, and then I want
Yeah.
you to intro the song, and then we're gonna vibe in studio, right?
Sure,
'Cause,
sure.
I mean, I cannot have you here and have you sing along to your own song. I'm doing something wrong then.
Damn it.
So let's talk about just a song, right? Sitting there at the piano, how do you? Rest of the lyrics, how does it come to you? I'm just thinking
So-
from like a
so-
creative perspective.
Yeah, so I had the chorus at first, like how could you tell me that you're my only, and then you just walk right out of my life. So that's exactly what happened. Exactly what happened to me. So I when I was in like writing the song, I had this idea to make it like slow, but I was like, no. Then there was this phase where I don't know if y'all guys have ever been through this.
Tell
Like if
me.
you have a heartbreak, you sort of want to support your heartbreak by listening to heartbreak music. It's like you just want to revel in the feeling, even though it hurts.
I
but you
100% get
you
you.
want to have it like, I don't know.
It's weird because whether
It's
you're in a
weird.
relationship or not, you could be in love, you could be out of love.
Yes.
R&B music, whether it's sad, whether it's happy, it's got you hooked, and I
Yeah.
think that's what it is.
So it's like you just want to have the full experience, even of the heartbreak. You want to have the full
Yes.
experience. So there was this whole thing where I was looking through like heartbreak songs, and I remember trying Givian. I tried.
Oh yes.
I tried. Who did I try? I tried Maxwell. I tried
Nice.
Sam Smith. But there was something that was like missing out of it.
Yes.
I love their music, but there was something that I wanted to feel, and I couldn't get it. And I was like, whoa, you're telling me there's no song that makes you feel like that? I wanted a song that speaks about heartbreak. But I wanted to feel like. Have you ever felt like you're smiling outside, but inside you
inside you're not? Yeah.
You ever felt like you want to be on a dance floor, having a vibe, but inside you're dancing to your heartbreak, kind of a thing? I wanted that feeling.
That is beautiful imagery.
So I wanted to have that feeling. Like, I don't know if you know that thing on the TikTok, that thing went viral.
Tell me.
Was that guy in the club? I can't remember that song. It's like a dance rave song, and you see him in the club. Same one. So I wanted
the lights on low.
I wanted that. In that song. So then I started like working with so now throughout the 3 years I started learning how to produce and stuff. So me and Ernie, we decided beforehand, like, let me write the song and see what my idea was with the song, and then obviously we'll take it to him, he will fully produce it from there after. And I had the idea, like, and then he switched it up. So I actually had it like an Afro pop kind of a thing in the beginning.
That's interesting.
So it was quite dope. But then he switched it up to make it a pedal to the floor, dancing type of a
pedal to the floor,
vibe.
Actually, 100%.
Exactly. But then when I was writing, it actually took me 2 months to write the song.
2 months. And then production time, how long did that take? Like singing, cutting, and all those other things.
Well, to put it like when you were songwriting, for me, I was also like trying to hear the sounds that try to support what I was trying to, the message I was trying to convey with the song. Because every instrument, I believe, or every sound is telling its own story of itself.
It is, yes.
So I wanted to have that.
It's amazing.
And yeah, so all of that is happening at the same time. It's not like I'm writing a song.
Yeah.
I'm trying to piece it together first.
It's like a puzzle, basically.
It's like a puzzle. And then eventually, one day it came to me when I was at home. I went for a run. I came back, and then I realized, no, the lyrics,
one of those moments.
The lyric. I don't know if you remember 8 Mile. There was that song by Eminem.
Was the one on stage when he was rapping?
Lose yourself.
There we go.
Snap back to reality.
Yes.
And when I heard that, I was like, whoa, that felt like my thing. My thing felt like a snap back to reality. The way it switched.
Yes.
So then I had that line in the beginning, and then from there I started working. Everything just came. Now, mind you, prior to that, I was struggling with the song to get it the way it's supposed to. And then on that day when I heard that, I just started writing a song, and I finished it like maybe in 2-3 hours.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, I was going to do a little quick fire. I want to chat about the artists that I was reading on your media kit that you like a Bruno and Usher and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now, from these artists, you're definitely you've been learning from them for some time. What is like a little takeaway? Is it the runs? Is it the stage performance?
Yeah.
What have you taken from these artists?
I love Usher's stage presence. Okay. I also love his vocal ability. He doesn't do too much.
Yes.
But his vocal tone is so peculiar, and it's just like so unique.
Yeah.
And he doesn't do too much with his tone, but he also doesn't do too much with the riff. But you feel it also what he's trying to say. You know what I mean? Now Bruno, on the other hand, he just belts out.
That guy
and
just too talented.
And too talented, and he always drives home. His songs always drive home. So I always wanted to have my performances to drive home in that way, where there's stage presence and also vocally, not to do too much, but also to have that tone that'll capture you, but also penetrate you and make you feel something.
Yeah, and that's what it does, man. I mean, listening to your journey now, you've come a long way, man. The song is absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
man.
Thanks, man.
I'm glad you've reached the heights, and many more from here.
Thanks,
I remember talking behind the scenes. He was like, "This is only a single. I've got a whole album, dude. I don't even think I'm ready."
Yeah.
Because this one is still stuck in my mind.
Yeah.
It's
Shout out to our record label. It's called Shadow the Lights Records.
Yes.
Hope y'all understand. We out here. We coming.
Yeah.
You better believe that. Ernie Smith, I see you here. We out here. We ready. We coming for y'all. Hey.
Anybody else you want to give a shout out to before you introduce your song on Radio Plays It In?
Let's first see who's in this live. There's a lot of people that support me, I must say.
Yeah. I mean, support is the thing,
I must shout out to my friends. Carl, I see you there. Thanks a lot for supporting me. He's the one that done that video. You were talking about that content. Yeah,
yes.
that told you.
Yeah, I must say that content.
The one with
pushing it.
The one with the lumpy head.
He wanted me to agree, guys. You all saw that wink.
There's a few other people from my church. I see it's good to have
A
and
support.
my story's got a lot of stories in it.
In it, yes.
You know what I mean? So when I pursued it, I felt a lot of resistance, especially like from my parents.
Yeah.
Because like they don't, they church folk. They don't believe, they don't like
Yes.
show that they believe in that. But
I hear
I've always
you.
believed that the message, like, what's the difference between me saying that my heart is broken, she broke my heart, and me singing it? What's the difference between the two?
Yeah.
There's no difference.
That's deep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the whole thing about doing this is to actually make people feel again. And I always have this passion and this vision to have music that can make you feel something, because I haven't felt something when I listen to the music. The music sounds great nowadays, but it's all
Nah, take
covered
that
up.
back.
It's
The music
all covered.
nowadays.
It's all covered with sounds and
Yes, it's too much synthesizers and everything,
There's nothing.
yeah.
There's nothing raw anymore.
Nothing raw.
And I miss that feeling of hearing something and be like, you just want to zone out, be in your room, and like, I need to hear this song right now, and just be in that moments. I want to have that feeling again.
Shout
with
out,
my
man.
stuff. Yeah,
That's really cool. For
Yeah.
any other up and coming artists out there, so a quick something of just to keep them pushing, man, keep them going.
First of all, I must say, if you're an up and coming artist, you need to realize that you need to get out of your own head, take yourself out of yourself, and actually believe in God. It's this music thing is not about you, and I think people can feel it, that people can hear it. The best thing is actually to make people happy, to make people feel something. And if you can hone on that, I think that you got a great future ahead of you. Look, I'm not talking like from I'm there and I made it, but I feel
But you
I feel like I'm in the right place now, where I was before, and I feel
Yes.
like we're onto something, especially Charlotte Light Records. We got some great things coming up, and he's also got an album coming up as well.
Nice.
His one will probably come before mine, and then mine will come afterwards.
After, yeah.
I'm not going to disclose what the album
No,
is called, but you
dude.
will see when it's
Let's save all that. Maybe we chat again.
yeah, when we
Yeah.
chat again. But yeah, just hone in on making people feel something. It's not about you.
Yeah, I think
It's-
that's the
it's
main
not-
thing.
Yeah,
That's
a
the
lot
main thing.
of artists want to be stuck in. Oh, I'm like this.
Yeah.
Did you hear my riffs? Did you hear this? Make people feel something.
100% I agree with you.
And you will see how your fans will take you a long way. Yeah?
100%.
Yeah,
Now, I want you to introduce your own song on radio. Just by the way, I kind of kicked out of Shikana to play your song. I had to.
Eh?
All right, so just a quick, hey, I'm C Note91. You're listening to Plays It In. If you
Yeah.
can do that for me, and then be like, hey, this is my song playing right on radio. Plays It In.
Okay, got you. Hey, this is C Note91. We're at Play ZN. This is my song. How do you coming right next?
Yeah.
Here we go.
There we go. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
And this is